welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you a simple eyeshadow look for everyday makeup. If you want to learn and see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching. What I like to do is start off by cleaning my brows by removing any excess hairs, and I use this facial hair removal blade. We are going to go ahead and brush out the brows again. And to fill them in, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen, and this is in the shade Ebony. So I'm just drawing hair strokes on my brows by following those natural hair lines. I am now going to brush out the brows. To clean out the brows, I like to use an angled brush. This is an angled brush by Morphe. It's the S6 brush. To clean out my brows, I use the Stila Cosmetics foundation and concealer contour that comes in this bottle, style Espresso 15. So I just use the concealer that's at the top here. When I'm done cleaning up my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to set those brows in place. And I do that a lot for my brows just so they can stay intact and not move. Now I'm going to move into foundation, highlighting, and contouring. But if you'd like to skip this step and get to the eyeshadow tutorial, then you can just skip to that. But if you'd like to stay, I'm going to be using the Clinique Stay Oil Free Matte Foundation, and this is in the shade Sienna. I'm just gonna go ahead and I should say that I did prime my face before I started filming. I used the Milk Hydrogel Primer on my face. I am using a beauty blender to blend out the foundation. To highlight, I'll be using the Elegant Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Fawn. To set the highlight, I'm using the Mercier translucent powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I like to use a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe JH07 brush. We're now going to start working on our eyeshadow. For this look, I will be using the Morphe and Jeffree Star collab palette. This is my go-to palette for an everyday eyeshadow look, specifically a look where I am on the go. I don't really need to sit down and think about what eyeshadow look to create. I already have that specific look that I'm going to show you, and I only need this palette to achieve that look. For the transition shade, I like to use a shade called Los Angeles, and it's a burnt orange color, and I use a blending brush for that. This is the Morphe M200 brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into that color right now, and I'll just start applying that shade into the crease. And again, this is the transition color. I like to go in circular motions, just as you guys are seeing. I like going in circular motions, that way I'm able to spread the color all over the eyelid. It's easier to create that transition that you are trying to achieve. So now that we're done with our transition color, I'm gonna go in with a brown shade, and this is called High Dude, and I'm going to use that in the outer corner and just slowly bring it into the crease area, so kind of bring it inwards. So I start off from the outer corner, and I'm using the same blending brush we used. I start from the outer corner like this, just slowly building it up and trying to create depth around the crease, the area where the eye crease is. I try to create depth around there. Again, at face value, these colors might look too dark for an everyday look, but once the finished look has come together, you guys will see it really works. Focus on that outer corner, create depth around the crease area, and then just slowly sweep it inwards. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply the lid color. This is a charcoal gray color and it is called Vroom Vroom. So I am using a flat brush. This is the Morphe S4 brush, and I am going to go into my lid area and apply it like this, right around here. This is also an ideal eyeshadow look to transition from day to night. So if you have night plans and don't have plans on going back home to change your entire makeup look, this is a perfect transitional eyeshadow look from day to night. I'm just going back in with that blending brush and slowly blending those colors in that we just created. Just focusing on that crease area. Trying to ensure that the colors are blending in well. I'm going to go back in with that same flat brush and apply a little bit more of that Vroom Vroom color. So the color I put in the inner corner is called What's the Tea? It's a mustard yellow shade, but I like to wait until I have set my foundation and set everything, put my powder and all that other stuff, because I notice that the brushes always sweep it off because it's in the inner corner. So I'm going to hold off on that. And in the meantime, we are going to work on the lower lash line. I'm going to use a flat brush. This is the Morphe 204 brush, and I'm going to start off by applying that brown shade that we use for the outer corner. And I'm going to go in with Los Angeles, the transition shade we used earlier. I will use the same flat brush that I used to just blend the colors in and smudge them together. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the lashes while we are finishing the rest of the makeup look. I'm going to be using the Velux by Envy lashes, and these are in the style Rose or Gold. I'm going to set my face with a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, and this is in the shade Dark Deepest. So I'm going in with an angled brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush in the shade JH04. Contour, I'm using the Makeup Revolution and Patricia Bright collab palette. This is called Dusk Till Dawn, and I'm using that center shade, this brown shade that you see. I'm using that to basically contour, and I'm using the same angled brush that we used. So this shade is really pigmented, so you're able to really achieve that contoured look. For blush, I'll be using Burnt Pepper by MAC. I'm going to use that same angled brush that we're using, and I am just going to blend it into the contour. Remember the brush I used to set my highlighting concealer? I'm going to use the same exact brush for my highlighter. I will be using the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, and this is in the shade Bronze. I like to put a little bit on my chin and my forehead. Now that that is all done, I can go ahead and apply the Tear Duct color. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara, and I will also be applying lashes off camera. So I'm done putting on lashes. I also went ahead and applied lipstick. I put on the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick. This is a matte lipstick called Rouge. I am going to go ahead and set the makeup look, and I'm using the MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop some comments down below, and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the love and the support for your girl. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.